live, and now I'm just gonna go around and notify a bunch of people, and then we will get rolling. Okay, and now we just go through notify people. Alright, and I think that's everybody notified. So now we'll just let people have a chance or two to filter on in. And I guess we'll go to the main menu. Alright, Yeah, dolls! I'm gonna go to the main menu and I'm gonna pause on start for a little bit while I wait for some more people to come on in. And that'll... What is this hacker shit? That's the DOSBox interface. That's how you start DOSBox. Okay, I have turned the game audio way the hell down. Please let me know if it's still too loud. So this is Power Dolls. I have gone through and I've upped the resolution by a factor of 2 because it just makes it a little bit easier to read on send off to OBS. Let's see what other people are gonna filter on in before I do my whole spiel on this whole game. Yeah, so this is from Kogado Software Products. It got, you might also know them as the company that made Gadget Trial. There's also that Yuri Nurse game. They did a couple of other things that have had some success, but I think that company has not done super amazingly in the future. Power Dolls, this was the first of like 10 games, and this one, the very first entry, was the only one to ever be officially localized into English. In 1995, I think Megatech was the name of the company, went and released it for DOS in the Western marketplace. And I guess it didn't do super hot, so they never localized another one after that. Which is a shame, because I really want to try Power Dolls 2 after trying this one out. The, how do I put this? Having played this game on and off a little bit as I tried to get ready to actually run it on stream, I can tell very quickly why it maybe didn't do so well, which is that this is a relatively hardcore military simulation game. It's kind of a hardcore war game thing. And so in 1995, in the Western marketplace, you're selling that to people who, like, sleep with Army doctrine manuals on their bedside table and who dream of being like, if I was at Austerlitz, it would have gone different. And those people, if you throw sci-fi and anime girls at them in 1994, they just weren't ready for it. They couldn't handle that there was anime. And then the other people would be the anime trash. And they would pick this game up, and they would immediately get absolutely owned. Yeah. The opposite also true. Yeah, people saw anime and they went and picked it up, and then they would immediately get owned because this game is not simple or straightforward. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Game Start, and we will get an opening cutscene with a whole voiceover. I think the opening cutscene is full of like minor lies. There's not really much of a plot to this game, but I think they made some changes to it. I don't know.
Nova Earth was a beautiful planet, the first successful Earth colony. Now it's just a wasteland. Entire cities gone, vaporized by neutron blasts. Nothing to identify, nothing to bury, nothing to cry over. There was no warning before the invasion. Bodies lay strewn. Women and children, their blood-curdling screams helpless to the plasma fire ripping through their flesh.
There's no plasma weapons.
Many preach the virtues of progress and science. What good comes from this when entire civilizations are destroyed in an instant? 10 miles deep below the carnage and bloodshed of Nova Earth lies hidden a military base. Manned by an elite paramilitary brigade, the entire force is composed of women.
I like how there's Arctica and Antarctica.
Armed with next-generation cyber technology and firepower, the Power Dolls will rise through the ashes and administer justice.
Okay, so now we're into our first actual game section here, where we're given a briefing screen and we're seeing a map of the whole area of operations. So if we click on enemy strength, it'll actually tell us about, and our goal is going to be to blow up this dam, and if we click on enemy strength, it'll tell us some stuff over here. So there's an armored division at those grid coordinates. Expect a river crossing soon. 6 battalions are expected to cross the river at these points. Complete your mission in less than an hour to ensure success. Enemy air support is off to the far north. It'll take them more than an hour to respond. This time limit of 1 hour is actually super fucking harsh. I don't think it's mandatory. I hope it's not mandatory, because every turn in this game is 5 minutes, and so I'm gonna turn the game music back down. Every turn in this game is 5 minutes, so 1 hour is 12 turns. It's going to take 35 minutes for our guys just to arrive at the dam site. So that's already cut us down to having only 25 minutes left. It then takes 1 turn to place a bomb and 3 turns for the bomb to arm. So that's 4. So that would give us 1 turn to move around freely. For those counting at home. Which is super insane. So I think we just need to like do this quickly and we'll be fine. It doesn't necessarily have to be in 1 hour. Anyways, we have 2 options here. So we can select either Plan A or Plan B, and then when we click Detail Plan, it'll tell us what will happen here. So first and second landings, with first armored will approach from here, first airman will provide air cover, first landing engages the enemy there, second landing lands over there, and then first armored takes position and provides artillery from this location. First air wing, preemptive bombing and air support, yeah. And then after 45 minutes, the second air wing will continue to do air cover bombings. First landing comes through Stormfighter. Here's just like the explosives we need. Pull up the dam. The other option is we can do plan B, in which case our landing zones will be different. So if we do plan B, we'll basically land, first landing will land near the dam, second landing will come over southeast, first armored will take positions over there. I'm gonna go for plan A. We'll see how that works out for me. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Yeah. Purpose, destroy the dam. This will delay the enemy. Alright, so. Now we go to troop selection, and you will find out why people pick up this game for anime girls and then immediately explode. Because this game doesn't have a tutorial or a, like, easy first mode or, like, a hand thing. You just go. And right now, it looks like I've gotten the version of this where, they actually give you a preset deployment for everybody. I'm gonna pull up the section in the manual that has everyone's stats on my other screen. Get used to these screens too, because we're going to be spending a while here. So, important things. Oh, that's way too small to read. Okay. So we get to pick who goes into the first party, who goes into the second party, etc. Most important stat of these people is going to be their AP, that is their action points. Higher number is good, and as you equip heavier weapons, your action points are going to go down. Now, if we actually go over and we look at our carrier aircraft here, we can see some things that we've got over here. So checkbox is our transport for the second landing. Sugar Bowl transports the arty detachment, aka Sugar. Foxbird transports Silver Fox. Okay. We don't currently have a carrier assigned to any of these, but we have at the back here we have 3 pilots who will do our transport stuff. And so you can see here that Eloila Ignatiev has the AC-15, so she's going to be the best carrier for Foxbird. Nope, don't want to do that. That's not correct. Let's see. That's good. Okay, if I go to select weapon, we can actually see a little bit more about what's up with her. It's gonna take a hot minute to load this. Let's actually crank up the CPU speed, because we're in the future. So, this is the transport for the Fox team. It's got 60 speed, 90 durability. Don't know what the fuel does, but it exists, I guess. It can optionally carry some SRAMs. So those are going to be... I think those are primarily air-to-air missiles. Let's see. They have 0 accuracy against ground targets. Yep, but they have 50 accuracy against air targets, and they deal 30 damage on each hit. So, let's see if we equip some of these. Is that, like, debuffs any of her stats? And it doesn't. Just give her a couple of SRAMs. Actually, what we could do is if we go to the select... Yeah, we can actually change what plane she's flying, so we could shift her to a different kind of plane if we so chose. But I think this one's fine. Over here, Cecile here is flying a C556. Now, the difference here is that this thing has way lower speed, so it's going to take longer to actually show up. On the other hand, it can carry 6 people, So we can jam a lot more people into it. Could I put her in AC 15? I could. Ooh, that's interesting. So if I really wanted to, I could run these in a different way. That's nice. I'll keep her on the carrier, though. And I don't think... Yeah, it's not allowed to carry weapons. So, checkbox will be her. So she can now carry, 6 fellas with her. And we need, lastly, a transport for our Artie. Which will be over there. Squad Sugar, we'll add our Artie unit here. If we go to select her weapons, you can see that we've got a MLRS type system. Right now it's coming with 25 centimeter rockets and 40 centimeter rockets. I want to say that's what those are. But the R-25 is the lighter rocket. It hits a larger area. So currently it's, yeah, okay, 250 millimeter rocket. So remain 10, capacity 4. Type R3. It does 35 damage. It has 99% accuracy against ground targets. It's the PC-98 age. It has 0 accuracy against air targets. Doesn't use any AP because artillery functions in a little bit differently. I still am not sure what remain and capacity mean. Let's go check the manual on that for a second. Why are these girls using trucks and planes? Because, Fry, they put anime girls in mecha on the front to distract you and to trick you. Because this is actually a near-future combined arms warfare simulator. So we're going to be doing artillery spotting, we're going to be doing air transit, we're going to use ATGMs, like... There's waifus, there's anime, but, this is combined arms warfare, lads. Helldivers, but your Eagle and Pelican. Eagle and Pelican are playable, but most of the time we're actually going to be other guys. So let me see if I can dig up what's up with these rockets. AP load, consumed AP, ground range, missile. Huh. I don't know what the remaining capacity are. I think capacity must be the number that she comes loaded with. Remain is how many we have spare. Anyways, the AoE effect over here, the type is a code, but it's very important. Are all the on-field characters girls? Yeah. It's 1994. We're going anime. So the 400mm rockets are going to hit the center hex, and then every adjacent hex, they have an AoE burst size of 1. Whereas the 250mm are going to hit the center hex, and then all hexes within distance 3 of that. 35 strength on those, but these ones have 65 strength. 65 strength is enough to nearly kill an enemy main battle, 43-ton main battle tank. But it won't kill the heavier main battle tanks that I think are going to show up in later missions. I'm actually probably going to be firing off a shitload of the 250mm, so we'll take a second of those, because it's really hard to actually land a shot with artillery on these. Because this game actually has a very rough approximation of the time of flight of artillery. So you call in an artillery, and the enemy can move before the artillery lands. Yes, this is a mecha game where I've now spent the first, like, 10 minutes talking about rocket artillery. But, anyways. So, we get 3 people in Squad 1, and we get up to 6 people in Squad 2. And let's see, who do we want to put where? I'll go pull up their stats on the manual again, because otherwise you have to click through all of their individual profiles to see what their stats are, which is a huge pain in the butt. So what we're going to be looking for is people who have relatively good defenses, good AP, and ideally good missiles skill. Defense plus 6, AP 30 on Julia. Ooh, scouting plus 3, scouting plus 7, so Takasu. Ooh, yeah, so we'll take Nami and Hardy, and I think Huang Mei into our first squad. Okay. Yeah, so take Hardy and Nami, and I'm gonna deviate and go for this character here, and then Checkmate squad is gonna take everyone who's not already occupied. And then we're just going to go clear their weapon loadouts and give them new weapon loadouts to make sure they're doing what we want. Also, I don't know why, I feel like Selma is my favorite, but I have absolutely nothing to base that on, aside from this portrait. So, let's go through and clear everyone's weapons. Fastest way to do that is to just reassign what mech frame they're on. And the reason why I'm doing this is because you actually have a limited number of certain weapon systems in your inventory. So, like, I only have 2 heavy missile launchers right now. Actually, she's... I might actually switch to something else. We'll see how it changes your scan effectiveness. So I only have 2 heavy missile launchers across my entire unit, which is... it's very sad. This is also, like, not a terrible loadout that they're giving everyone to start with. But we can maybe do something a little bit more ideal. We'll see. Okay, so let's go sort out Silver Fox first. Silver Fox is going to be landing about 3 turns before the other team. They're not going to have access to artillery support, and I think I'm going to use them to basically land as far forward as I can and try to secure a LZ for Checkmate to come through and then start cleaning things up, which means they need to be prepared to advance quickly, and they need to be prepared to fight enemy units without having RD support. So, Nami here has pretty bad direct combat stats, or at least not great ones. Her AP is very high, but she does have maximum possible scanning. So, and she has halfway decent defense, so that's good. So let's see, if I put her on the PD Delta, her scan range goes to 5, her scan power goes to that. Scan range 6 and scan power 2, and then if I put her on the recon unit... Wait, where'd they go? Where's my recon unit? Oh, I'm probably short a certain number of... yeah, that's why. I only have 2 of these things. So, The other option that we have for her is recon unit, scan range 10, scan power 3. Let's get one of those. Left hand, we'll take this, which is going to give her extra search strength. And then, she can't take shoulder weapons right now, which is a crying shame. We have a pretty limited loadout to start with. So I'm going to give her an SMG, I think. Yeah, it's not... well, her actual ground combat is pretty terrible, too. It's not a great weapon, but if she's shooting something, that'll be pretty bad. However, she'll have 34 AP, so she can advance very quickly and scan, and that'll be useful for everybody. The other Silver Fox... I want to put one of them... Can you customize what you bring on top of what they equip? So one of the things that you'll run into, at least in later stages, is I think there's like 21 characters you recruit, and so I think you end up with more characters than you can transport. Right now, we can put everyone on field, but later on we'll start getting more characters, and we won't necessarily be able to put everyone down. I don't think. Let me see though. Yeah, there's a couple of extra ones in the manual, I think. We haven't seen yet. I'm not quite sure what they end up doing. Okay, so we got two options for her frame here. We can either stay with what we've got, which is the X3A, or we can go with the X3AC, which is going to trade off the awesome shoulder weapons in exchange for better armor and defensive capabilities. So in the PLD, it has 60 HP, 10, but the PLD AC, which is like the assault one, is actually heavily armored and faster in exchange for ditching some weapons. And I want to take at least one AC on this squad, I think, just to like run up and get shot by everything, so we'll grab one of these. Its scanning is going to be kind of terrible, which is a shame, but it'll carry, let's see, SMG, 25 strength, 85% accuracy, uses 3 AP, grenade launcher, carries 8 shots, same kind of range. But can I get any more info on these? Yeah, here we go. The grenade launcher has a ground range of 7. The SMG has a ground range of 5. The difference is that the SMG can be used to do Overwatch fires, but the grenade launcher can't, which is a shame. Where do they tell me how much ammo they have? Is that the capacity 8? I think overall the SMG is going to be better for this one, but, and then in the other end we'll take an assault rifle. Assault rifle only has 20 strength, but it has base 95% accuracy, and it's a DO type weapon, so you can actually use it in a precise fire mode that takes double AP but has increased accuracy, which is good for finishing off the like last bit on people. And then Hardy is going to have to be prepared to cause massive damage to people. So Hardy is going to be carrying some heavy load that's going to mess with her large AP. But, can I get a second of these? Okay, that's probably excessive, but I think we'll do this. It's kind of ludicrous, but she's carrying now 4 heavy missiles. So these heavy missiles. Oh, that does mean I don't have any smoke on Silver Fox. Might be an issue. God, I just really need good hand weapons that I don't have right now. So let's see. I'm basically relying on Hardy to kill any tanks, and then everyone else to just kind of gun or melee down other units. I think that's workable. You can try it. So Hardy's only going to have 22 AP, but she's carrying 4 of these heavy missiles. These things have 70 strength and 99 accuracy, so they are going to pretty much one-hit kill anything that they look at. And you only get 4 shots, so better make them count, Hardy. Alright, now checkmate team. That's going to be interesting. We'll keep you on recon, so you'll carry a scanner, and you've got a shitload of AP, so we'll carry one of these too. We're going to try to bring 4 of these satchel charges in our second squad. I have had, on multiple occasions, a unit starts, a unit like lands, and then immediately breaks its legs and cannot move for the entire combat. So that's like a thing that can happen. And we need 3 of those to beat the mission, so we're bringing 4. Alright, checkmate. Yao Fei Lun, let's hear it. Actually, let's just scan to see who has, like, the best baseline AP out of the remainder. 31. So Lisa and Meow maybe? Oh, but Lisa has kind of shitty. Do you need to put? You do not need skills to use the explosive. However, the explosive has a pretty steep AP cost, so we don't want to use it willy-nilly. For you, we'll get a Gatling gun. D1 so it can do area attacks like an SMG. I think it's also capable of doing opportunity fire, but unlike an SMG, it has 45 strength. Slightly worse accuracy. Still, it's pretty good. Got a Gatling gun. Take some smock. Puts her down to 29. And, oh yeah, her missile skill is no good, so this is all we'll have to do. An assault rifle will do well, I think. 28's pretty fast. Yeah, so that leaves her pretty quick. It's Yao. Oh yeah, her close combat score is maximum, so that's another option for her actually. That might be good. But I think I'll leave her where she is. Close combat 6. Who else has really high close combat? So they can get stuck with the shit jobs here. Selma, but Selma has max max missiles, so we're gonna give her some missiles, I think. So cannon and/or rockets. Oh yeah, cause oh no, we got another Gatling gun. Cannon's pretty good. Let's see, strength 45, accuracy 90 on the light missile. The rockets are, however, area, but they drop to 85 accuracy. Oh, do they have like range 12? Is that what that means? Range 12. I'm gonna take some of those. You know, they sound cool. And now she's at 23 AP, which is not great. So we'll give her an SMG. Yeah, she won't really get to show off her bitchin' close combat skills, but I think we will give that to... What do we got over here? I just really want to use a lot of guns and not a lot of the... Okay, gets her down to 23, but she's still got pretty good anti-ground, so her gunnery is going to be good. Distant future of 30 years ago. The mechs need to be the ones putting the explosives, so I'm going to have to put some more down, because right now I haven't actually brought enough. I need to have another 3 on our second team. Yeah, which is not great. So, okay, we've got one there, so I need another 2 on this team. What do you got? You've also got really good accuracy. Okay, so she's actually better in this setup than some of the other ones are, I think. What about Selma? What are you good at? You're good at everything, because you're the best. Should I switch one of these people to something else? Just for the hell of it, we'll give this girl a Delta. And she'll take an SMG, an explosive. So that gives us 3 of the explosives, and we're gonna need 1 more. Let's see, how many do I have dedicated to just murdering people? 27 is pretty good over here. I don't know that I want to go to like 22. I think if we can stay above 25, we'll let some of these people carry explosives, but otherwise not. Alright, I'm gonna feel miserable for doing this, but I'm sorry, Salma. I need you moving fast and tapping the objective. Okay, so let's review. 1, 2, 3, 4 explosives in Team 2. We've also got 2 X3 ACs who can basically run up and stand and get shot, which maybe isn't the best state to put our mission objective guys in, but they're tough and I believe in them. And we've also got a recon unit carrying a backup one, and then we've got 2 strong combatants. One with a Gatling gun and smoke, the other one with a cannon and rockets. And I think we're gonna be pretty much set from here. Hey! How's it going so far? We've just now finished up preparing our team, so I'm gonna save my game. Because this was like a lot of prep work. There are so many numbers in this game. Like, here, I'll just give an example of some of the numbers here. So here our current weapon is the SMG, and it's got 18 shots. It's a D1 type weapon. Range 5 on the ground, strength 25, accuracy 85, etc., etc. Alright. Battle begins.
Leader, 20 minutes to landing. All clear. No enemy near the landing zone.
I was mentioning earlier that, there we go. So we've now entered the area of operations.
Silver Foxes, we are over the landing zone.
So here's an important thing, is if I click on this unit, it'll give me the option to do my landing. I don't want to do that right now, I want to actually move my transport forward. Now I think that the enemy is going to be encamped somewhere, in the forest on the banks of the two rivers. And I would love it if I could get closer without getting detected. So I think there's going to be some enemies around here. There's probably going to be some enemies around here. So what we would try to do is we will go land somewhere where we can basically break out over open ground. And maybe sneak up and ambush them. So let's try to land over here. Oof. Can I get closer, though? Because remember, closer is good. Oh, nope, we've been attacked. Okay. We'll try to land everybody. And the transport has done its best, but landing is an imprecise science. So first things first, let's go over to our recon unit, Nami. Get some detection. No successful detections of enemies. Okay, that's concerning. I'll activate her shield to make her a little bit more stealthy. I think that's how that works. Move safely, I think, increases your defense against enemy attack. I want to leave another 4 open. So we can try to go and detect enemies. No successes. Okay. Now you're supposed to be in front. Who is that one? That's Hong Kong Mei. Huang Mei? Mei. Alright, we're gonna set Mei to activate shield and move quick. And Mei is very fast. So we'll get her up here. Should clear some of the fog of war. This has a lot more to deal with XCOM than other types of games. Okay. Jesus Christ, god damn it. Okay, that guy is... Let's see, I'm gonna use the assault rifle on him. Probably not the best decision. But what we can also do is we can move standard. And then... Yeah, so the flag of that tank is the Space UN. So this is the M3AA, it's an AA self-propelled gun. It's really bad at melee combat, that's its powered all combat. And then these are like all of its piles of stats. I don't know what all of these mean, there's kind of too many, but it has 3 different weapons, it's got 2 Gatling guns and an MG. And as you can see over here, they've got the UN flag, but it's green, and there's like this weird space symbol on it. Because what's happening in the plot of this game, for all 2 paragraphs of it, is that we are are residents of our proud space colony with its disturbingly named continents, and we've decided we want to be independent from Earth, and Earth is like, no, you can't do that. So they sent absolute metric fuck ton of guys to go kill us. Anyways, let's engage this AA gun in hand-to-hand combat. Ah, now you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, Space UN. I have defeated it in honorable combat. Alright, everyone only has like 1 or 2 AP left. That's still not 0, so we're gonna get some movement in. Yep, Hardy stood up on, no, it's not a tank, it's an AASPG. There's a big difference. Because if you start this game up and you are not careful, you will get to watch regular tanks murder all of your anime waifus. It's an AASPG. That's like basically a truck with a bunch of machine guns for shooting planes attached to it. The armor on those is meant to counteract some infantry randomly stumbling across them. So first... This probably made my Toyota. Yeah, so despite the mention of plasma weapons in the... Okay, so the shield's down, so we'll activate shield. Despite the mention of plasma direct weapons in the intro cutscene... Great. This is very much a game where you're dealing with cannons, rockets, missiles. I don't think there's any beam weapons. Okay, let's try to do a scan. Alright, so... That's another ASPG, I think? Right? Yeah. You can see what it looks like on the side. It's meant for shooting down planes, and it's basically preventing us from landing our next team in nearly as close, because the transport we used this team to land with has more HP than the transport the other team is using, which matters for this game. Anyways, we need 9 AP to move, so Hardy's gonna go engage this other tank in honorable melee combat, and it's still alive. So now what we can do is we can do a standard attack with our assault rifle on it. And it's still up because, miss. There we go. Alright. Okay, we've secured a landing zone all the way over here for now. Get our recon unit over there. In another turn or so, we should have access to our next squad. Didn't I have a girl in a truck? I do. She hasn't gotten into position yet. And she will soon. So, let's see if this actually breaks the stream, because it's going to mess with the window size a little bit. But, if we go over here to our battle map option... Okay, it doesn't break it. So, Team 1 is Silver Fox. They're over here. Alright. Item 2 is the transport. It's over here. It's leaving the area. Meteor and Eagle squads, we don't actually have guys for that. They didn't give us guys for that. But, so Checkmate, which is our next mecha squad, and it has 5 units, that's coming in on Unit 4, which is Checkbox, which is right over here. Sugar Bowl is the transport for the Sugar artillery truck, and that's over here. Sugar's gonna set up somewhere around here and then provide fire from off-map, basically. Which is not there yet. She needs like another 5 minutes or so to get there, maybe 10. Let me grab a throw thing real quick. So I think, anyways, so I think you're beginning to see why I said this game was sick as hell, because, what's the landed team? Silver Fox is the landed team. So right now they're like right there on the map. You actually probably saw this fork in the road, on our way in. But, so Silver Fox is carried by Foxbird, Checkmate is carried by Checkbox, Sugar is carried by Sugar Bowl. It's very cute. Anyways. I think we're gonna click done there. We've definitely been spotted, so let's see what enemies show up. There's at least one more AASPG. And, ooh, that's menacing. To not actually see anything just yet. Do a detection scan before I get any closer, because... Okay. I am concerned by the lack of MBTs, because normally at this point I would be up to my neck in MBTs, but they haven't shown up yet, which is worrying, I'll say, and I'm not gonna put a fucking... what's their scan distance? If they literally haven't spotted me, then I am doing insanely well. Okay, search enemy range 5, so it's gonna go at, like, to, like, here-ish? Just activate your shield while you're at it, you know. Can't hurt. Nope. Okay. MBTs haven't yet appeared. But we're still kind of waiting on our other gang to show up. Here we go. What unit is this? Nope. I probably clicked pass when I didn't mean to. That's not great. Okay, that's the sound of MBTs happening. So, we're gonna open fire with, the SMG from Long. It's probably not gonna do anything, because this is a whole fucking MBT, but, we might as well take our opportunity fires where we can get them. There's another MBT. Here we go, finally.
Checkmates, we are over the landing zone. Prepare for landing.
Great job, team! You found the great job!
This is Sugar Bowl Leader. Arrived at landing point. Sugar ready to land.
Good job, May. You found the tanks.
This is Meteor Leader. We are out of time. We are pulling back. Good luck.
Okay, still, things are going pretty well for us because we've sort of cleared a path for a transport, which means, we can do A pro gamer move. These tanks are about to find a truly disgusting amount of firepower landing on them. Okay, well, shit, I didn't expect that to land there. We've got 6 health left on this thing. Okay, everybody out! Alright, did anybody get hurt? Nobody got hurt. Okay, that's good. Alright. First things first. Detect enemies. Because we need to do spotting to find where they are. Alright, great job, team. This is a tank. You may remember that the AASPG had a score of 0 in its hand-to-hand honorable combat. These guys have a score of 4. My best guys have 7. These tanks know Kung Fu. And in fact, if you go and you have one of your units engage a tank in melee combat, it's gonna be pretty... it's not gonna be a one-sided slaughter. So this is a 43-ton main battle tank. It's got 70 HP, 20 action points. Oh, you know what? I'll bet this adjust to surface missile must be the, like, 2-hit modifier for surface missile attacks. Missile as in, like, a projectile. And this is its anti-air. Yeah, they've got 105 millimeter cannon, which is a direct fire thing that does some amount of damage. Oh, okay. Wait. Range 12. HITP, so I guess hit points. Power, so 48 damage. As you can see, some of my ladies have 50 HP to start with, and this thing does 48 on a hit. Great. Anyways, we did actually bring a plan for this. Oh my god, what are you... This is what the heavy anti-tank missile does. What's the advantage of mechs? Mechs carry more firepower, and they can do this. Thought that was cool? How about another one? This is why I brought heavy missile launchers. Boop, boop. Let's activate your shield for some slightly better defenses or something. I don't fully know what it's gonna do. Yeah, 43-ton MBT versus an anti-tank missile launcher? It is not a contest. Okay, so... got one of our explosive units over here. Here's one of our frontline fighters. Here's the other frontline fighter. So I really want this last tank gone, and I don't know that I can do that before it gets a turn. We'll move quickly, I think. This is dangerous, but we'll do it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. And we've got the Gatling gun, which is going to cost us a mere 4 AP to fire, but it's an AoE weapon, so that's nice. We probably want to save another 1 AP for the smoke, so we'll get one more shot in here. can use some smoke. Maybe save that until after everyone else has had their turn. Accuracy. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. She's only got 6 AP now. The enemies don't have AoE. I haven't seen an AoE attack from them yet. I really wish I had landed a little better, but... Okay, I'm gonna leave one of the recon units, I think, a little further in the back. Okay, so we've got another tank over there. I really don't want to have to get reduced to submachine gunning a tank, but I think we might have to. Because she's got submachine gun, submachine gun, assault rifle. Oh, that's something. It's really hard to get a solid hit in on a tank because of an SMG. It's not impossible, but... honestly, this is so unprofitable, I think I'm better off smoking and waiting for next turn. So what we'll do then is, drop some smoke. Get her a little further back so she's a little harder to deal with. It's kind of excessive, but it'll make it easier to beat this particular tank down with non-missile, with things other than my heavy missiles, so I get to save the heavy missiles for later. And you will do my favorite action in the game. You will call in some artillery. So... that little radio noise it makes. So now we're gonna attack this location with a 250mm rocket barrage. Alright. And at some point she does also need to get up there, so we'll get her up to here. She's also a scanner, so you might as well just hit that detect button. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I didn't even see that fucking guy. Oh no! Good news is he's an SPG, so he's not that terrible, but this tank is probably going to land right here, so if I did the 400 barrage on that one, I probably could have gotten a kill. Okay, get another couple of shots at the SMG, so we'll give it maybe one more good college try, and then, pass turn, I think. Activate shield on everyone who's got at least 6 up. Okay, so her shield is already activated. Alright. Click done, end my turn. And the enemy movement phase begins. 40, Selma, hit it with an SMG. Oh, this is gonna be a very funny rocket barrage. Don't love that tank taking pot shots at Selma, though. Jesus, could you, like, chill a little? Oh, for fuck's sake. They really hate her. I begin my turn, and now, the artillery lands. I want you to take a look at how horribly that fucked people up. That was excellent. That's what I want out of my video game artillery. Alright, so. Got another tank, so we need someone who has something good. Gatling gun could do it, but I'd rather do the cannon. Jesus, that did not take him out. Okay, that's really a shame. How are we gonna handle this? I don't want her to eat a million shots from tanks, though. I might just, like, try to hunker up a little bit and pray with a 400mm barrage, because that'll kill these guys over here. How far can you... Oh, you can fucking... Thank you. Yes. I love you, Drew 35 heavy anti-tank guided missile. It's just like... For when you want a tank to just be gone. Alright, someone's got one of my explosives, and she's not doing so hot, so... I wanna have someone go out and fight this. Why doesn't everyone have them? Because I only had 2 launchers for everyone would have them if I had more. They're cheaper than a tank, but they're not cheap. It truly is sad. my understanding is that as the game goes on, you get more access to weaponry, and I hope. Okay, well, she's only got the one smoke left, so I better chill it with her. Cool it. Yeah, that tank survived a shitload of hits. That's why I brought the fucking... I mean, okay, the cannon does 20 damage to it, and it's only got 70 HP, but, okay, how do we want to handle this, then? Because he's still got a ways to go. $27 lethal with 5, which is not enough to go melee combat this guy to death honorably. Just powered all combat 6. Engine's good. Okay. Might have someone else call in the artillery strike, and then what we could do is we could move quick here. Take a hit. Oh, that was 20 damage there. Engage in honorable combat. Ah, jeez, really? It's still alive. Yeah, and she's down all the way to 22 HP, which is real rough, because, there's still more guys on this side of the fucking dam to deal with. Ooh. You're gonna call in some artillery bombing from... Yeah, let's see, do we want to do the 250s? I think we want to do the 250. And attack there. If I have the option... I have exactly one missile left, so I want to save it, I think. God damn it. Good news is that the enemy reaction fire is only going to be off of their machine guns, which are as bad as my machine guns, basically. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank God. Okay, that's one more tank gun off the board. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I did some math earlier, but the enemy reinforcements, up here, I think each one of those boxes is about 12 tanks. Anyways. Get some smoke. She's got an SMG. That guy's still alive. One, two. Wait, can't she attack him from here? Oh, the range gets reduced in the forest. Okay. That'll leave her with 5 AP. Hopefully it's enough. God damn. What the hell is this guy's damage output? Power 45, 45, 20. Jeez, that might actually be a real problem if he gets a turn. Okay. You know what? We can do a precise attack, so we'll do a precise assault rifle attack. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we've got smoke cover. We've got our, like, scary units up. Okay, and now, I think we're in a good position to cause another artillery strike right on this conga line of, right on this armored column. So, I will go ahead and hit done unless something super awesome stands out. And you know what? I've got another SMG. You know what? We're good. Okay. Why don't you eat some Gatling gun shots, loser? He has decided to move backwards. Now we've got a good old-fashioned armored ambush. That's some undetected enemies, so I think tanks on the other shore might be trying to take pot shots at me. Hell yeah, brother. That's artillery! Yeah, brother! Alright. Can you feel it? Okay, step 1, detect the enemies. Okay, activate shield. Yep. I kind of expected this. There's the rest of them. Alright, we got 2 more tanks. And we got actually a 3rd tank. Hardy, how are you feeling? Okay, so Blast got danger close too. Yeah, they got pretty close, but you know, you just gotta be careful. That's all you gotta do. Go ahead and hit that one for me. God, I love you, 335 heavy missile launcher. And we're out of shots, but that's what Hardy has done her job. She has killed 4 tanks, and you saw what the other tanks were like. Okay, phew. Alright, how much smoke we got left? We got another 7 shots of smoke, looks like. Okay. It's pretty good. So we can set up a Gatling gun for if they try to move and, like, smoke this area, and then, artillery them for daring to, come close. So we'll do some smoke. What does smoke do exactly? I don't know, but you can't go wrong with smoke. Okay, now let's look again at the rocket. The rocket has 40 damage, the canister does... Actually, let's double check the manual. Right, because the rocket's a burst 1, that's why it's different. Because let's see that I have this straight. Rocket 20, ground assault power 40. Okay. Versus... the cannon, ground assault power 50. Okay, okay. And the cannon's a D0 type weapon, so we can actually use it for precise shots, which we might try. Yeah, so each one's taken off about 20 after all of its armor. So that's taken down a good chunk of its HP. We're set up to do Gatling shots for when it moves closer. Activate your damn shield. We're gonna try to move up the people who have our objective scoring points. I think we can get Gatling gun shots on people who move, people who stand still, we can rocket, so... You're good where you are. If you can do any free attacks on people, go for it. Nice! Nicely done! Well, it's a so that was another like AASPG. So it's got like paper thin armor, and I brought the Gatling gun that is meant for heavier vehicles, but that still struggles with tanks against it. So if I brought light missiles, this would have been a lot easier. I did not bring light missiles. Which I will probably rectify in the future, because light missiles fucking rule. Well, okay. Light missiles are basically, all the same things with the heavy missile, except with less damage. So they can't one-shot things, but they're nearly perfectly accurate, they have relatively decent range, and they have, decent-ish attack power. And then I think these two aren't... Okay, she's got that, so why don't you do the artillery bombardment? What are we thinking? 35? We'll go for the 400mm. Is he gonna advance or stay still? I think he's gonna stay still. But at 35 power, I could probably get a pretty good reaction off of, anything. So this whole area is gonna get fucking owned. We haven't seen any other tanks coming up yet, so that might literally just be all of them once we're done with this guy. God willing. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. We'll end our turn. Oh, he's decided to come closer. Ho ho! let's do Yao first with the Gatling gun, who I set up specifically for this. And Nami's SMG, that's gonna do jack shit. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Okay, 5 HP left on that tank, and what we might as well do with it. Nice. Okay. Alright, we're nearly done here. God damn it. Get in the smoke. Okay. So that does tell me that there's some other enemy around here somewhere. We'll move you across. Try to detect. Okay, what do we got? What are we looking at here? Another main battle tank. And, phew, and, what the hell is this? M15C ASV. ASV, I don't know what's that even an abbreviation for. An armored security vehicle. Oh, this is what has happened to the M117. And it actually has a scanning sensor. That's cute. It's got a scanner and it's got a machine gun. Our tank, of course, has a 105mm cannon, which is not. I'm not loving that. You can't really do anything anymore now that you're in. So we're gonna call in a 400mm strike. Oop. We're gonna call in a 400mm strike and pray to God we hit them. It's gonna be so tight though. I'm gonna call it here. Let's see, what's your AP, what's your movement like? 19? Why is it quitting out so quickly? Okay, well that's weird and slightly bugged. Because you don't have... Yeah, you've got the Gatling gun, which is good for opportunities, but it's not going to finish them off. Can we actually reach them? Not from there, but we're pretty close. Can reach them with the rockets, though. That's good. Okay, that's... tanks. Yeah, failed to hit. Failed to connect, rather. Alright, let's get lucky. Does he have a good shot on anyone? He does, actually, where he is. So we'll try to get his current location instead. Because there's no way he didn't detect the... Right? Surely this will work. Surely. Okay. Please, God of Artillery. That sounds like that tank isn't moving. Yeah! I'm gonna hit detect, and it's gonna be gone. Detect enemy. My man has been deleted from this earth. He made the poor life decision, which is to stand still in the face of enemy artillery. Okay, oh my god, I might actually win this. Not only am I going to win this, I'm going to probably win this without a single allied unit taken down, in which case, the game will give me a bitmap image of one of the girls in casual outfits as like a cute thank you. Okay, so. Set your explosives. Alright, I think we're good. I don't think they have to keep standing on it for 3 turns, so here's hoping that's correct. Looks like they're down and out of tanks, so what are we up against now? Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's an IFV! Nice! IFVs, the good old infantry fighting vehicle. Love those things. Alright, it's got an MG, and it does have a kind of scary looking, 40mm anti-tank missile? I think that's what that means. 90 hit and 60 power? Yeah, that'll do a number on anyone who's unlucky enough to be there when it lands. Unfortunately for them, I have a 105mm cannon with their fucking name on it, so... God damn you, SMG. Truly a weapon of all time. Don't think I have any other good cannon attacks, but we might see. It's this over here, actually. This is another IFV. 60 strength, range shield rate, whatever. Engine shield's good, engine's good. 2 in hand-to-hand combat, capability for battle 23, search and move 7. If we've got another good cannon shot, we'll take one on it. Nope, can't cannon it, but we can rocket it. That'll do. Alright, that took it down a good fair bit. 255mm is going to be plenty, and they'll probably be advancing up the road. Oh! He just fucking left! Okay, I'm gonna hit done and pray that that counts as the 3rd turn for my nonsense. And I don't have to, like, have people on this thing doing it all the time. No, he came back, so he's not that great. There's an absolutely terrible Power Dolls walkthrough on GameFAQ, so let's see. Yep, doesn't say anything else, so I think we're good in terms of arming. You know, what we can do is actually we can just check to see if these guys, like, came with ammo, so... Did I set up 3? I did, yeah. They might actually have to stay on the dam for 3 turns. So, we'll try this again. Because I think we've mostly dealt with the enemies. Should have like a whole other... Oh, nope. She doesn't have the thing that says TX40 whatever on it anymore, which means she planted it successfully. Right? I set up the things. It said please allow 3 turns for arming, ready to detonate, and then they didn't do anything. Because they were supposed to have activated by now. I'm gonna check one thing. I might actually have to start this whole thing over again, if this is how I think it is. Which is awful. Because I thought it was a thing where you set the explosive and you just peace out. But it looks like it's not like that. It's not like that, but I think anybody can actually do this now, so we're gonna go and get ourselves set up to do it. Yeah, okay, so we can do this. So let's see if this one is... Okay, we can do this now. Good, we don't actually have to restart. Just lost a couple of valuable minutes in our turns there, but I think we've got it. Just in case, you know. Can't hurt to get off the dam as we do this.
Explosive is ready. Move away.
The detonation requires
Hi, my
two
name
steps.
is Eliola Ignatov. You completed the mission. Congratulations.
Power dolls! We did it, gang! Yeah, so that's how this game works. That's the first level of this game. My view on this game is that, one, I understand why it wasn't a commercial success in the West. It's very difficult. And two, this game is sick as hell. It rules. And I wish that it became like a whole niche subgenre unto itself. Where we get, like, Command Northern Inferno, but anime. Yeah, I mentioned it did get sequels up to Power Dolls 6, it's just that there weren't even, like, more people making their own takes on these games, it was just the one company making them. And most of the sequels actually kind of reduced on some of the crunch, as far as I can tell, which I hate that. The Miskatonic River flooded, the enemy battalions advancing from the north. All troops returned. No casualties. This weapon can be used for the next mission. I got another Gatling gun. Ooh, Anita Sheffield, a new crew member. Gotta make a sequel to Power Dolls 5. Literally dozens of people played it. Well, I think one of the problems was that like, with entry like 4 or so, they made one that was just a third-person shooter that didn't go over well. What's she got? Missile, terrible. Scanning, crap. Anti-air, okay. Melee combat, good. I don't know what we're gonna have her do. Let's see. We got Marge Schneider, okay. Okay, don't make the glasses girl fight in melee. Got it. Risa Kim, who is another person with the beloved 7 missiles. That's good. The Baldur game series. I think one of them's on Steam, actually. The visual novels, at least. Adjusted missile +1. I say this because I have a friend who like keeps gifting me random visual novels that are on Steam that are marked as culturally significant, and that was on the list that he gave to me. Mission codename Niagara Drop. Ambush the enemy at the bridge crossing, use airstrikes to hold them back. A big gap in our war front is forming. The enemy is concentrating a large amount of troops in this area in an attempt to break our war front. If we lose this position, we will be forced to withdraw for several months. You must defend this area at any cost. Use your landing parties to spot the enemy and let the artillery take care of the rest. Okay. Let your air wing teams take care of the rest. Number 1 air support troop joins the battle 60 minutes, so 12 turns after it starts. Land the artillery down there. Yeah, I love these, like, map screens. It's good. "60 minutes after the battle starts, the number 2 air support troop will provide air coverage for 60 minutes. Okay. The enemy is attempting to target our fuel depot in this zone. We're moving our reserve forces towards this. Expect a fight. Our fuel depot is in great danger. must hold the enemy ground force invasion until 1330 hours. So I love that it's not like turns, it's just like this time. Fuel depots are protected by 3 air defense and 1 artillery companies. They can handle 2 enemy companies or up to 10 units, prevent them from moving southeast. Okay. 1 armored infantry, 3 tank companies. So the manual helpfully tells me how many guys are in a company. Which I feel like I should know, but it literally changes from every country to another one. It's awful. Yeah, so eventually the enemies do get mecha, and they have more varied mecha than you do. The manual actually lists all the mecha that they'll get. There are like 6 different types of enemy mecha that they'll get eventually, and some of them look pretty badass. They'll also eventually start getting 58-ton tanks, too, which is like, ugh. Those tanks have 90 HP. They can take a heavy missile to the face. Anyways, what was the thing I was looking? Right, I was looking up the thing for company. A company consists of 3 to 4 tanks and 2 other vehicles. Can they take 2? They cannot take 2 heavy missiles. 90 HP gets you 1 heavy missile before you gotta clock out. The Drew 35 does not fuck around. So, 3 tank companies means that you would probably be dealing with 9 to 12 tanks in this mission. Yeah. So, each one of those squares is going to represent about 6 enemies that you have to deal with. And then there's those guys who might also show up. The enemy's armored infantry companies are equipped with new models of armor. So yeah, here's where you start seeing enemy mecha. Don't have to worry about their artillery. Enemy air force, so we might have to deal with airstrikes. Alright, let's see what some of the cool things we got. Oh, it helpfully tells you that some of these people are, like, meant to be pilots. So Risa is meant to be a pilot, and I'll probably put her in a, like, fighter squad or something. Alright, so Marge. I think I can get some new things for you, so let's see what we got. Yeah, we have a handheld Gatling gun now, boys. Hell yeah, brother! This is probably not a good loadout, but yeah, this game exists. It fucking rules. There's only 9 levels to it, but I'm probably gonna poke more at this game in my spare time. I think I'll probably stop for the night, but it's rad as hell. Alright. Thanks for coming along to the stream, everyone. I hope you had as fun a time as I did. In every tactics game, I dream of landing a spotted artillery shot like I did in this one. It's just... perfect. You call it in, there's a build-up, there's the anticipation, and then boom! It's perfect. See y'all next time.